Fired up, footballers. Welcome back to another episode of Spitting Fire. Jeffrey here with you, and so is my older brother, James.
I gotta check something.
And there he goes. And
we're
now
good.
he's back.
And I'm back.
Anyways, welcome back, y'all. So today we're going to talk a little bit just about the way the roster is composed, what players we have. Do we have enough attacking players? Do we have too many defensive-minded players? James, what are your thoughts?
Well, my first question is, has Nelson Rodriguez helped out Veljko Paunovic?
Okay.
Has the GM helped out our coach by giving him the players he needs and giving him essentially the players he needs? First off, he took away David Accam.
Yeah.
Your main speedster.
Huge.
You're not a straight-up winger, out-and-out winger, but a guy who filled that role. It was very dangerous and was our primary secondary scorer last season.
Well, I think he also covered up a lot of, Pauno's lack of tactics.
Lack of
creative tactics. I mean, David was just a speedster.
Yeah.
And he worked with his long ball strategy. And so, I mean, he opened things up for Nico.
With the long ball
and
strategy.
I mean, it really shows. I mean, you miss David so much. That speedster on the wing just opened things up. So, yeah, nothing more to say than that.
Another issue was letting João Mira go back home to Portugal. Certainly João wanted to go home, so that's fine. But did you replace him with Lillard and with Dean? It doesn't look like it. Could you have gone and gotten a better player, gone and gotten some more serviceable player than what you have currently, instead of maybe going after a Chani, who's actually, I think, complicated things in the midfield. I think bringing in Chani has complicated things for
Chani seemed like a knee-jerk, hey, we can get him, let's get him.
Kind of like Juninho the season before.
Well,
so is Nelson helping Pauno?
James, who are our attacking options?
Collier, Katai, Nico. This Diego Campos kid, they're very high on him.
Wait. So say that again. Say those names again. Please say those names. Who are our attacking options again?
So Nico, Katai.
Still wondering. Should be good.
Not proven, but looks decent. Collier looks like he belongs.
Yep.
But still just got out of college.
Yeah. So no one knows him.
Campos just got out of college. He produced in college.
Guy.
I think he had like 22 goals, 23 assists or something out of 80 games for Clemson in college. So they think they might have unearthed the gem there. And then where's Daniel Johnson? Where's Baquero?
Our attacking options are just not there. We need attacking.
Where's Salignac?
Yeah, I mean, Lucho.
He's more of a striker anyway.
Lucho didn't even play.
He didn't make the final 18.
He didn't even dress. Did you dress?
No.
He didn't even dress.
Ramos didn't dress. That's one of your backup plans that you brought in to help.
So I mean,
if he ever misses time.
We're deficient with our offensive talent. I mean, and it shows.
This team is not where it was last year.
Basti, who was one of our more offensive-minded threats, I guess, and he's considered a defensive guy.
But he's not a Cam.
He's not a Cam, and he was playing center back last game. So I mean, we need help offensively. And Pauno said it.
We need more now. We need more now.
Yeah.
It's past the point. We can
now.
say this now with authority. We need 2 players and maybe a new coach to.
And we'll be back in the playoffs.
Or maybe a new GM.
Yeah.
I don't want to take too many swipes at Pauno because Pauno has a very honest press conference the other day.
I'll still take my swipes.
And he said that he's made mistakes, and he's also saying that he doesn't have the horses. He basically admitted that. You can
do things as a coach to
mitigate that.
Like
not playing 3 central defensive mids.
Like 3 CDMs didn't work.
Formation.
Ellis didn't work.
You
shouldn't have Basti playing center back. I mean, it's just the long balls.
Dean's coming along, but he's still making mistakes.
So as a coach, you can figure out ways around that. But yeah, obviously this roster's incomplete, and there's a lack of offensive talent. And we are so lucky that we have a guy named Nemanja Nikolic who can just score goals at will. One shot, bang, it's goals. But so I mean, we need some help.
We need a Cam. Does that mean going to spend the money right now to go get Win? Does that mean pony up just to bring in somebody who has that creative ability? You're not going to get some of these players from Europe until Champions League ends, until they're knocked out of Champions League. So if you're waiting on that, is that going to be too far along in the season? Mm-hmm. So that was our first question. Has Nelson helped out Pauno? No, he has not. No. I don't think so. Has Pauno helped out this team?
Has Pauno helped Pauno? I don't think so.
Is Pauno helping Pauno? Is Pauno helping out this team? Is he making the right decisions? Sometimes yes and sometimes no.
We talked about this on our last episode real quick about Pauno. I mean, just the energy. We don't want to talk too much about Pauno on this this episode, but I mean, the energy of the players, man. I mean, it's just.
Are they tuning him out? Are they starting to tune him out?
Yeah.
Are we starting to see the most max effort
looks
out of
like
Dax?
some dissonance in
Are we
there.
starting to see the max effort out of all these players?
Well, it also looks like Dax. Who's controlling the locker room? Is it Pano or is it Dax or Basti? I mean, I don't know. Again, we don't want to get into that too much. We're more talking about Nelson and the player composition of this roster. So, I mean, do we have any dribblers? No. Do we have any true distributors? Really, no. I mean,
besides Dax and Basti, no.
So we need to bring in some options. So Pano definitely needs some more options.
Is it time to give Eric Garrig a look?
Some Eric Garrig, yeah. We'll get.
I'm just kidding.
Basti player coach. So
So those are some of the things.
Yeah.
We were just wondering about real quickly. Zlatan destroyed. Is going to destroy MLS.
Yeah.
His first 2 goals. His first goal. Wow. Welcome. It wasn't so much welcome to MLS as it was welcome to Zlatan.
Welcome to Zlatan.
That was impressive.
Zlatanville.
So that was something I just wanted to talk about. Drew Connor really impressed me yesterday, being able to play 2 roles. I think he's outright won the right back position. Why did Ellis even start? Why is Pano making that call to even put Ellis out there? Why is he taking that risk?
I don't know. I don't know much about Ellis. That was really the first I saw.
It seems
he worked hard, but just looked like a body. So I mean, you need more production out of that spot for sure. But I mean, that goes out without saying. I mean, we need more production, and the players we do have, they're pressing a little bit. They're trying to do more because we don't have a full 11 out there. But I mean, we don't want to
I got another question for you though.
Sure.
Why take the risk of putting out 3 defensive midfielders and no true attacker?
Well, I wonder what's happening in practice, because I mean, in practice when you scrimmage or you see the 3 of them working together, I mean, it has to be evident there that there's just it's not dynamic. There's no creativity. It's like almost watching Manchester United sometimes attack, and we're Man U fans. Sometimes there's no creativity.
Man United has a lot more ideas going forward.
Yeah, but I mean,
they know how to overlap on the wings and keep that going.
By losing Mourinho.
But losing Polster has really hurt our offensive creativity.
Yeah.
He was one of the main creative outlets. Polster was our right back. Our main creative outlets are our defense. Our right backs, our left backs, and Basti. What does that tell us? Does that tell us Paunovic? Or does that tell us team makeup? That's Nelson's problem? What is the issue here that we are having issues creative? And we've had these issues in creativity going back since the installation of Velko and Nelson being here. Mm-hmm. They have never been able to figure out this creativity problem. Are they going to be able to figure out this creativity problem? Is it time to start sounding the alarm on Pano? Is Pano on the hot seat? Pano's on the hot seat. Let's say this. Yeah. Pano is on the hot seat. I am okay with giving him some more time, especially after that press conference I saw where he was honestly saying...
James, I don't know why you're giving... It's one press conference. What about last year?
Right.
Last year, there's so much wrong last year.
Yeah.
There are red flags this year that I see.
You're right.
I understand that the roster is incomplete. But there's things you could do as a coach.
Like not playing 3 CDMs.
Yeah, and he's just not pulling the right strings. And I go back to the lads trying to fight. Mm-hmm. Doesn't look like they're fighting for him. So, just let us know what you guys think. Let us know some of the solutions you guys think.
What do you think the problems are with the Fire right now? Does this stem from management? Nelson Rodriguez not bringing in the right type of players, sending out players that we probably still need? Or does this fall on Pano? Or does it both? It is both.
Yeah.
I think... which side would you fall on? Because I want to take a stance here. Do you think it's more so Pano? Do you think it's more so Nelson? We all know this stems from Ottman, the owner, not giving them enough funds to make things happen. But now they have to work with these tools. So who's making the most of their tools?
I understand the NR argument, but I mean, man, I feel like I do put a lot of the blame on Pano, and
he's not making the most of use of his tools.
He's not. Yeah, I understand he has an incomplete roster. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense starting 3 CDMs. It doesn't make sense starting Ellis that didn't give you much. The long ball tactics. What about last year? Let's go back to the season last year. The first 6 to 8 games, he started the same formation with Harrington and was stubborn and he wouldn't give Polster the nod. And I mean, and he's stubborn. Sometimes that stubbornness it doesn't help.
It's not conducive.
I'm repeating myself.
I figured something out though. I figured something out about Pano while we were talking. He does not know how to use Basti.
He looks like
he
he's
does not
over
know how
his
to use his
head.
best player. He does not know how to deploy his best player. He does not know how to put his best player in a position to succeed. And he has not known how to put this player into a position to succeed for now going on 2 seasons. He is still yet to figure out where is the best place to put Basti so our team can succeed.
Mm-hmm.
He's not taking advantage of his best players.
Yeah.
He's not taking advantage of Nico. He's getting lucky. He's getting lucky that he's got a couple good players like Nico and Basti who can will these guys into winning. Because those guys are champions. They know
that's
how
exactly
to win.
what happened last year. Last year, that's exactly what happened. Is I don't think it was his strategy, his tactics. He had the players, Basti come in. He had Nico scoring at a high clip. David was playing out of his mind. The players were just playing well, and they just fell off so hard. That's on the coach. Their away record. That's on the coach. How are you not preparing the lads? I mean, their away record last year was terrible.
It's going to be.
So I mean, it's there's so many things here. Yes, you could point the finger at NR. You could point the finger at Pono. You could point the finger at the players. You could point the finger at the fans. I mean, we're not giving off the right energy because we're upset. The players are upset. I'm sure Pono's upset. Mm-hmm. So I mean, there's just a lot going on here. And we need solutions. And solutions right now, let's bring in some talent, give Pono some more guys, and if Pono can't figure it out...
I'm going to say it. We're 2 signings and a new coach away from competing. We're 2 signings and a new coach away from competing. We bring in a cam...
Attacking
and
options.
bring an attacking option as a cam, and
anyone.
maybe either a center back, and maybe a goalie, maybe a winger. Any one of those 3, and that'll be fine. But absolutely, you start with a cam, and then maybe one or 2 more signings, and then a new coach. We need fresh ideas. We need somebody who commands the respect of the locker room.
Yes.
Someone who, when Basti walks over to the sideline, could look Basti in the eye, because that didn't happen yesterday. Instead, he goes and coaches his U22 player. Pono is a U22 coach in an MLS team, and that's becoming clear.
Yeah. Can he manage these personalities?
Can he command?
These professional personalities.
He's got the heart. He's got the heart and the gumption. Sorry.
He just doesn't have.
But does he have the know-how?
The track record, the respect, and I don't see that. But anyway,
the ability.
Let's end it here, James.
If you enjoyed the conversation, toss a like down. If you have any comments to add to the conversation, as always, we're interested in hearing. Thanks as always. Go Fire!
Go Fire! Go Fire! We'll get it going.
We're very excited for the next game to see Zlatan come in. April 14th. That's the next game that's on the docket. That'll be Zlatan coming in. April 14th, LA Galaxy. Let's go, boys. Let's get our first win of the season. Let's show Zlatan how it's really done. Although, if you guys saw that game, it was amazing. LAFC started up 3-0. Galaxy claws back in with a goal. Then in comes Zlatan, and then 3 goals. Yeah. It was immense.
Let's just put it this way. It's going to be a tough matchup.
It's going to be a very tough matchup.
Can't drop points. We cannot drop points.
We cannot afford to drop any more points.
That's another episode.
We're in the basement.
Let's end it.
All right, we'll end it here. As always, if you enjoyed the conversation, thank you guys, and we'll see you guys later.
Later.